we're already getting messages or traces. Okay, so that means that I need to wire up the HTTP calls to add to the traces. Okay, I can do that. Okay, so chat, what we're going to do is we're going to effectively implement how Twitch chat message is working in our Discord bot. All right, that's what we're going to do. So Pong is really just kind of like a, like, I don't know if we want to have Pong everywhere, right? Like maybe that's like a global or like quirk ping, you know what I mean? Something like that. Right? It doesn't work in Twitch. This is something that Hayden added to the Discord bot, I'm guessing, just to make sure that it worked. So I might even end up ripping this out and just letting it be, processed like it does over here. Okay. So there is another thing we need to do though, which is just build clients. We need to look at the clients because we use OpenAPI to generate our clients, and there should be functions already there that I kind of like stupidly recreated, which means that we'll probably even go back to the events API and update that. But we use something called OpenAPI generator, and this is a really nice way of having clients generated for multiple use cases effectively. And so we need it for Go, right? And so we have the ability of having an out of the box, like strongly typed client that we don't have to write ourselves. However, if we go to the events API, I stupidly didn't do that. I don't know why I didn't even think about it, but I actually didn't do that. I constructed the HTTP requests manually. So like get user providers, this was me writing it as an HTTP, like a normal HTTP client, but I don't really need to do this. This is already built into OpenAPI generator. So we need to move to that model instead, or that approach instead. So I can't really copy this code is really what I'm trying to say, chat, because I want to use this from the client. So I'm just going to start writing. Yeah, let's just start writing. So broadcast user ID, provider user ID. This doesn't work this way. So this doesn't work this way with Discord because Discord is different than Twitch, because on Twitch you have a broadcaster user ID which is linked to your ID, right? Like Beware the Leopard, Suiji, like each one of you guys, if you connected Quirk to your channel, then we would have a match for your Twitch ID and the channel being the broadcaster user ID, right? So that's how we can tell who owns this. However, with the Discord approach, we actually don't have this. And we don't need it. We don't really need it. Discord bots aren't really meant to be owned by a person. They're meant to be owned by an application. And this is also what separates Discord from Twitch. Twitch, it's a user that connects to a channel. And that's why if you look down here, you see how I have 3 active mods, Nightshade, Munzie, and Quirk app. Quirk app's an actual user. Like you can go to it and like this is the page. Like this is the page right here. It's an actual app, right? Or it's an actual user. Discord doesn't work this way. Discord is just pure applications, right? So there's no need for us to match a user ID in this case. We don't have to do that at all, right? We just need to match the message and do the other steps. So what we can do is if m.content is not equal to empty, basically as long as it's not an empty message, or we'll say and m.content 0. I don't know. Let's just make sure it's not blank. Okay, so if it's not blank, we want to get and generate a embedding post. Okay, so I need the client AI. I need the AI client. right? And I need to set up a AI client based off of the Open API generator. Now, again, in